Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for May 2020. This month I'm using the Taramuka Tarot deck, and remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Ascendant, and Capricorn Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, you might want to check your cusp sign out on months that your sun sign reading isn't resonating or making sense to you. Many people have written me and said certain months, their cusp sign are giving them their predictions and messages. So all that being said, Capricorn, now onto your May 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have, Capricorn, for the month of May 2020 is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a water sign person. This is either a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign. It could also be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a water sign. You're dealing with somebody that's either wishy-washy, very much in your face, or very much into your business. You may not like how they're talking to you, you may not like how they're treating you, or you may not like how they're handling things. They're quite persuasive with their arguments, however. They may be very much like the kind of person that needs facts, evidence, proof. They may not be willing to take you on your word, or other people on their word, or may not be the type of person that wants to take things on faith. They're worrying. They may feel like they're wasting time, spinning their wheels, and that they don't like things have come to a grinding halt. They're in a weakened state right now. There's some instability around them. They could be prone to depression, and they could have, like anxiety and prone to depression now. You may look at them like they're being ridiculous, or they're not being logical, or they're being too overly emotional. They may be looking at you like you need to fix this, you need to help me, or you need to make this right. Something that's going on. They may be going through like some kind of emotional downturn or an emotional spiral. They may feel like things are out of their hands or out of control for them. This could be their health. This could be emotionally, their mental stability, or like I said, depression-wise. I do feel like you're intertwined with them. I do feel that you are doing things in a way to be helpful to them. They may be asking you for things. They may be asking you to do things for them. Maybe they want you to go food shopping for them, or take them places, or come over and help them out, fix things, or handle problems that they feel are too overwhelming for them at this time. You're going to see that they can't handle things well, and that they're going through a big patch, and they're emotionally. So the reason they're showing up in your reading is to show you that you're going to be dealing with them. They're struggling. They're going to be asking you for things. You're going to be helping them. You're going to feel like they need to pull it together, pull themselves up by their bootstraps, not take things so hard emotionally. However, I do feel that you're empathetic and sympathetic to them, even though I do feel that you feel like they're being too emotional. I'm sorry, we're having like a major rainstorm and thunder and lightning. So if you hear a lot of noise, it's pouring and windy right now. So the next card you have is Three of Rods, and Three of Rods is success. This is waiting patiently for success to come in, letting go of something so success can come to you. This card can also indicate you could be at the beginning of some kind of successful venture, or the birth of something new. It will be successful. You have felt challenged for sure, but I do feel you're successful in getting through these challenges. You make a really big start, a new start, and a big start in February of 2021. Doesn't mean you're not making any new starts sooner than that. Don't misread what I'm saying here, but like some of you, it could happen sooner. But I get February and March of 2021 that you've got some big starts. So if you're planning on starting a new business, a new job, a new enterprise of some sort, you may be laying the groundwork for it now in May and going through all these subsequent months, but the real launching something that will be really successful, starting something fresh and new that would have a lot of impact on the world, on your life, on your financial picture, will be taking place for many of you in February or March of 2021. This is a time where it's like highlighting all the best aspects of your talents and what you know how to do. Either to somebody that's going to give you a boon and a boost up and a leg up or a new job or some kind of advancement, or to your own self that you're going to be like, yeah, well, this is where I shine. This is where I really know where my talents lie and where I have expertise and where I know what to do. And therefore, I'm going to take those things and I'm going to put it together and I'm going to make my own job, my own business, my own work, and that will be successful because you already have a proven track record of your talents and successes that precede it. You may be looking fondly back on childhood dreams and goals, and you may be, it's thundering and lightning during this one. Wow, that's a sign from the Mother, Father, Creator, God, huh? And that anything that you thought of was like your dreams or goals that may have seemed like pie in the sky or childhood dreams or visions, you may be actually starting to manifest them in the future or now and moving forward in the future. There may have been some big plans or goals you had that you got thrown off your path or steered away from that you will be getting back to. It's coming up here with your success card. So the next card you have in your reading is the Two of Swords, and this is a block, a stop, or a stalemate. You could be protecting your heart. You could be having to make a decision about something. This can also be, like I said, something could be blocked from you. You could be stuck about something. There's some emotions tied up in what's going on. You may not be able to see clearly what's happening either. Oh, I don't like lightning. I'm afraid of lightning. I'm revealing myself on YouTube. I'm really afraid of lightning. I'm an Aquarius, so I feel like I attract lightning. Yeah, you definitely can't see how things are going to be unfolding for you. You can't see it right now. You're going to have to really trust and rely on your inner vision and your intuition to carry you through and to give you faith and to take these chances and risks. You've had a lot of things, stumbling blocks and things that have been thrown in front of you that have caused you to be delayed in your big plans and dreams, or that just totally threw you off your path and took you in a different direction. I feel like you're going to get really, really strongly in tune with what brings you harmony and peace, what you harmonize well with and brings you peace. That's going to be more important to you moving forward. You may have been really keyed in before thunder again. You may have been really keyed in the past to what makes money for you, what brings success. But I feel like some of those things may be falling by the wayside as you move forward. And what's going to be more important for you is what you harmonize with and what brings you a feeling of being in tune with yourself and peace. Some of you are going to be protective of not wanting certain people in your life to really know fully what you're thinking about, working on, or what is truly going on with you. You may be very guarded about certain people in your life. This could be your lover, your spouse, it could be your family members, it could be coworkers. It doesn't matter who it is, but there's some people some people You don't want to know fully what you're thinking about, mulling over, or what's going on with you in May, and maybe even moving forward. The challenge here is going to be for you to be able to let go of your fears and to be willing to walk into the unknown. This is an unsettling time, but it's actually a time that's going to be giving you a lot of pause and time to think and restructure and reorganize in your mind. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? Oh, the gods on Mount Olympus are throwing boulders. And to think about, give you time to pause and think and ponder about your life and what you really want. What's going to bring you true peace and happiness? Is it the same things you thought all along or that were in the past? Or is it altering and changing? So the next card you have in your reading is the Nine of Cups, and this is wish fulfillment, all good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could be feeling very full, at peace and contentment. Could indicate good times. You now have a lot of wisdom, Capricorn, that you always had it, but maybe you didn't realize you had it because it's like more wisdom than what you had before. There's some people around you. I do feel that you're having to tread lightly. Either they're very nervous and upset at this time, overwrought with worry, maybe their job or their business is on shaky ground, or somebody's health isn't doing so well, or you're worried about somebody mentally, emotionally, spiritually, or physically. So, and it could be more than one person, because I feel like you're kind of tiptoeing around very cautiously around someone or certain people in your life in May. You're going to be letting them know that you care about them. You're going to be reaching out to them. And as I said earlier in the reading, I definitely feel there's certain people you're going to be doing things for them. You could be helping out somebody who's sick, or elderly relatives, or somebody that is going through depression. Wow, Capricorn's getting the thunder and the lightning storm. I don't know, Capricorn. That's a sign. I feel like freedom, more freedom and freedom of choice moves back into your life, Capricorn, but I feel this is more happening in July than you're going to necessarily feel it in May or June. I actually feel like some Capricorns are going through what I'd call a reinvention of themselves, a transformation, a reinvention, or a reinvention of your life. There are definitely things that you're holding back from letting people know. You do have this rebellious streak, though, Capricorn, and I feel like at times when that rebelliousness strikes, you can be quite frank and brutally honest. And believe it or not, you will benefit from that behavior. Any being brutally frank or brutally honest with what's going on with you or your thoughts, emotions, and feelings will actually play out in your best favor. It will work out in your favor in the long run. Some of you are feeling a little sadness and regret over how you handled something. It could have been something you said to a relative or a loved one, or something you did do that you feel you shouldn't have done, or something you didn't do that you feel like you should have done. So you do have a little bit of regret here about something you did or didn't do involving a loved one. May be kind of like a little bit of a monkey on your back, or like eroding your spirit a little bit. So your last card in your May reading is the Four of Pentacles, and this is the Miser card. It's holding on protectively to your finances or anything of value, even emotions. This card can also symbolize possibly financial success coming to you in the future. I feel like some Capricorns are thinking about changing their direction and really thinking about, I need to feed my soul. Money has always been of strong importance, money and security, but I feel like either now or coming up in the next few months, you may start to feel like that is not the thing that is of utmost importance to you. You may feel like there's got to be some kind of change, that there's in something going on in your life, you feel like you just can't keep going this way. It could be your living situation, it could be your career, it could be your love life. But there's something that Capricorns are like, it just can't keep going on this way anymore. It could be the condition of what's going on in the world. It could be that, having to stay at home. Maybe that is what it is. Some of you are going to think about putting some money on the line and buying a place somewhere else. Maybe you don't feel like you're living in the best place anymore for other things happening in your family's life, or maybe because of what's happened and has been going on. Maybe you live in an area that's too congested and you don't want to be living in a place that's got so many people right close together. Or maybe the reverse. Maybe you feel like you're too far out in a rural place and you need to be more in a hubbub area. But it could have to do with other people in your life and in your family that you feel like why you feel you want to make some kind of change or move. I'm not saying you're going to make the move in May. Some of you might, but I feel like you're going to be starting to come to this realization or start thinking about it. You are going to have security and security of investments in your mind, and therefore maybe the place you're going to buy, maybe if you already own a place, you may be buying a place to retreat to, like a mountain home, a lake home, a shore home, or just another home somewhere else that is just like a safety hatch. Or I don't know, you could be buying it for many different reasons. Some of you, I feel like, because you feel like that something's not sitting right with you with where you're living for some reason. But for some of you, it could be for logistics to other people in your life, in your family, that you maybe want to be closer to, that aren't in your area. It could have to do with that as well. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe if you would like to receive notification when I upload my videos to YouTube. As I always say, my most recent video series that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand pages, which are filled with predictions and messages channeled from my spirit guides for specific topics and astrological configurations and many different things. Those links are always posted below these videos, down below in the description box in the Show More section. And they're also on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. You go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will, if you click on that, you'll see all the different video series I have listed, what oracle cards or tarot cards I used, or crystals, or whatever I've used, how long the predictions are for, so you can read the descriptions there. Pick the series that you want, click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series, as I say, I always post them below, and every month I do psychic crystal readings. This month, the psychic crystal readings for each zodiac sign for May 2020. That link is down below, where I stop this video at the end and I continue on looking into the crystal and get additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for you for this month of May 2020. So if you're interested in getting those, that link is below this video. Important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac, that link is below this video. I used Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. I used the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards and Ask an Angel Oracle cards, and got messages from angels and guides as to what you need to know from these important and changing times that we're going through, this pivotal time on Earth. You've incarnated here for a purpose at this time. So these messages may speak more to your soul. They do give messages and predictions. So you might want to check those out. The other most recent link I have down below is also from my What's Lucky and New for You Psychic Tarot readings in 2020. What's lucky and new for you in 2020 for each sign of the zodiac. Psychic Tarot and Oracle. There's an Oracle card in there for each sign as well. So that link is below this video. I also have several other links below this video that would pertain to what you're going through right now as far as astrologically. They're Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards and crystal readings connected to that. Those links are below. If you would like to help support this channel and donate to my channel, below all those links is a donation link connected to PayPal. And I want to say thank you so much for all of you that have been very generous and donated to my channel. It does help a lot. Thank you so much for that. And if you would like to receive more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools there and give you psychic predictions and messages that are not just for the day that I post the messages. Sometimes they're talking a few months out, a few weeks out. It's never just for one day. Many people find those messages resonate with them, and you may find they resonate with you as well. So I'd love to see you over there if you would like to check that out. So I hope you have all the possible positive energy and uplifting energy come to you this month of May 2020. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.